Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Students' Time. Today, we have something extraordinary in store for you. Get ready to be inspired, educated, and entertained like never before. So, let's dive right into this exciting nutrition special episode of Students' Time with Honorable Vice Chancellor of DYPIU, Professor Prabhat Ranjan.
Hello, this is a special week where not only it is a nutrition week, a Teachers' Day also falls into this week, and also we have Year of the Millet. All of these combined together to influence the way we learn. The learning and food and health are all combined together in my thought process. I first got involved into this when I had faced a situation of severe pain due to my gallbladder stones. After that, I learned a way to remove my gallstones without surgery, and that got me interested into this area as to how we can take care of our body in integrated fashion. And I did many experiments on myself. I realized that food, body, and mind are integral process to maximize the learning potential of a child. So this week combines all of this together into my thought. Normally, in our education system, we focus on spending time on the books and now on computers. In that process, we ignore the food part. Now, food itself has been confined to intake of food of supposedly good quality. But there is very little focus on the nutritional aspect of this. Nutrition is not only simply intake of food, but also its proper absorption. I do not see much discussion about this aspect of nutrition. Personally, I focus on this. I thought that I will highlight this aspect of nutrition in this discussion. When we take food, the same food can do wonders, or it can serve a negative purpose if the food is not digested properly. A good example is our traditional ghee. Ghee is excellent nutrient if it can be absorbed properly. But at the same time, if it is not absorbed properly, it can be dangerous to our health. So the message that must go to our students is that we need to put good practices in our life to maximize our learning. I would like to quote an example from my own life's experience, which I've written in my blog, about a lady who for 15 years had severe mental health problem. She could not give exams. She was trying to appear for CA exam. For 15 years, she used to fill the forms. The exams were May and November. She used to study. She would understand, but she could not retain things in memory. And she came in touch with me sometime in 2012. Around that time, I had learned some of these things. I was exploring these areas of how food, body, and mind are integral to learning process. Sometime in March 2013, she tried a technique which I learned of cleaning her gallbladder, liver, kidney, and colon. Surprisingly, her 15 years old mental health problems disappeared. She could start to retain things in memory. She could start to give exam. And today, she is a motivational speaker. Based on my experiences, I realized that we need to look at making sure that our inner organs, like liver, gallbladder, kidney, and colon, should be kept in good working condition by following appropriate process of cleansing them. I do that periodically. Similarly, I need to make sure that my gut permeability is appropriate, and deficiency in terms of vitamins and minerals have to be taken care of. In particular, I would like to mention that due to less exposure to sun today, most of us are deficient in vitamin D. This is a very important role in a variety of ways that it affects our health condition. Similarly, one more mineral I would like to mention is magnesium, which is not talked about much, but it leads to many issues, including sleep disorders, hair loss, skin problem, heart-related issues, and so on. Sometime around 2010, I came across the benefits of wheatgrass juice. This is something that has been practiced traditionally in India, but we have forgotten about it. I started to grow wheatgrass in my own home in Gandhinagar in Gujarat at that time. And I found that by taking this, within 2 to 3 days, my stamina level went up very high. Normally, when we are working in office, sometime around 5, 6 p.m., you start to feel that you're tired, need to go back home and take rest. But after that, I found that even at 8 p.m., I was feeling as fresh as I was in the morning. Then I did a lot of experiments to make sure that we can grow wheatgrass and prepare juice properly. And I've written a blog, and this can be seen on my blog site, ranjan.in. This is also referred to as green blood. And this is very important to improve the iron level in the blood, something that is a major cause of anemia in the country. And once consumption of wheatgrass juice is started, the effect is noticed within few days' time. At DYPIU International University, starting 2018, we had focused on this. We started to grow wheatgrass in our campus and started to serve this to those who wanted to take this early in the morning, right after they arrived in the campus. During COVID period, this was affected. We are now starting this as part of regular serving in the campus as well. During Teachers' Day celebration at DYPIU International University at Pune campus, we launched a science communication magazine called Sanyon, which was focused this time on nutrition. To take this agenda forward, we decided to name our dining area on 5th floor, which has been created recently, as Poshan Plaza. This is in line with our 3rd floor dining area, which is called Ahar Plaza. And we'll try to not only provide healthy food, nutritious food, but also to make students and teachers aware of the value of nutrition in our life. If we follow certain basic norms, we can keep our food, body, and mind in the condition that our learning is maximized. And as I said that this week, nutrition, learning, and traditional food is very important, and we need to focus on traditional food and not simply eat processed food. We need to avoid processed food as much as possible. We need to avoid food which are non-local, non-seasonal, and make sure that our vitamin and minerals deficiency is taken care either through food or through supplements. Thank you.
That's all for this episode of Students' Time. Do tell us how you like our program. You can also send your feedback and suggestions on our email. Our email ID is studentstime@dypiu.ac.in. We will be back with fresh new episode again next week. Till then, stay tuned and think scientifically.